What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to this episode of On the Bench with Pete, the series that you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me. Now, I've got some Mordor Orcs to do. I haven't even unboxed them yet, so this is going to kind of be an unboxing as well. I'm hoping to get them all put together, cleaned up. They certainly won't get any primer or glue, paint on them. This episode, I don't think I don't even know how they come on these Lord of the Rings ones. So yeah, let's just get our glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever you need to do your hobby, tea, coffee, whatever, and let's get to the bench. Okay, here we are, folks. Let's just zoom in slightly. Mordor Orcs. See that? Gonna unbox these and have a look, see what's inside. So I'm pretty excited here. So I'm adding some bad guys to my bench here. So let's just open these up and see what we can see. This is super exciting. Had these a little while. I didn't buy them new. They were second hand, but obviously still sealed, so that's good. So let's have a look at the sprues. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Lord of the Rings strategy battle game. That's pretty sweet, showing what you can get. Well, there's no instructions for putting them together, so they must be super simple. They must be. They look like they are, so that's good. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 bases. For 24 models. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that's pretty sweet. 24 bases. Woo, yeah. So, get my cutters. Put my bases to one side. And we'll start from the beginning. Now, they look pretty sweet. It's a lot of spears here. There's all sorts of weapons and so on here. Wow, yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Right, so I'm going to cut him out. I'm just going to do them one at a time, basically. Right, so use my knife to clean him up a bit. The flash and mould line, the detritus that's left behind from the cut. The trouble is on plastic, sometimes if you have like a grey or dark colour plastic and you cut it, it goes white underneath from the strain and the pressure caused from the cut, so it looks pretty bad, but in actuality it will be covered by the primer and your paints and whatnot, so you know, nothing to worry about really. I do have a mould line remover somewhere. If I could only find that, that would be sweet. Can he find it? Can he hackers like? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Mould line remover. So mould line removers take things off cleanly. They take mould lines off much better. I've got my dog in here with me actually, because he was making a bit of a noise because he was out in the garden earlier. But I'm like, hey, it's too cold to stay out there, mate. Come in here. So I'm looking at him right now. Hey, bud, you okay? Do you wanna? Just gonna pull his blanket up. Here. You should lay down next to me, bud. It's warmer here. Far warmer. Yeah. Right, so that's that. Are we standing in front of the door? Surely not, dude. You can't want to go out there. It's just not very nice. Did I have a... I thought I had a file out. I could be mistaken. I can use that one. He's got a bit of a spear thing going on here. So I want to connect that up if I can. Now, am I going to be using this glue? Probably not without unblocking it. Oh, that's a bind. Alright, fair enough. I can do without it. I was hoping to be able to open my glue without... I've got this broken glue bottle. See, it's a problem I have. I was hoping to be able to do it without breaking it further. This stuff is amazing. It's incredible. This extra thin cement. Absolutely incredible. Now, this on. Oh, come on. I don't like finicky fitting. That's better. Now he's got his spear on. What I shall do is I shall wait for him to dry before I attempt to put him on a base. And it's round bases that came with this. I think the Lord of the Rings strategy game is a round base figure game. My coffee's just right. Right, my next orc looks like he can go straight on a base. No bits to put on him, which is good. We'll still need a bit of cleanup though. But these are going to be for these models are going to be for my solo RPG games, or my RPG games in general. Not just my solo RPG games, because I intend to play them with my group as well. If things ever get back to normal. I'm, I look into this role-playing online thing, but my preference is for playing in person. That said, I'm at the stage now where I actually prefer to roleplay solo. I'm actually at the stage now, I said it would happen, where I prefer solo roleplaying. Sorry guys. I still enjoy, I can still say I like to play in group. I do, and I always will do. And hopefully we can again, sooner rather than later. So please don't get me wrong. Don't want to be misquoted here or anything, but I am at the stage where I prefer solo RPGing. I kind of half joked about it before. I mean, it definitely it's when you start, it's a bit strange. It's a bit weird when you begin. But the more you do it, the more comfortable and normal it feels, the better it is. So my dog's looking at like, are you really hogging all the heat here? You're welcome to stand in front here. If you would like, Rufus, that's fine. You're bad, look. Look. Come. Come on, you got heat. Yeah. I'm trying to show him. Okay, let's detach one of the bases. Okay, now do I put him that way around? Yes, I think I will put him that way around. I don't have any cement. As it's a base, I like it a little bit thicker, you see. So there he is, there's one Mordor Orc. I think we can get another base out for this chappy here with the spear. I think he's about ready. I was saying I was filming a painting with patrons, and I was talking about doing my Christmas cards actually. Let me see, Christmas is probably come and gone by the time you see this. Or if not, it'll just be coming up. I was saying it felt good to do the cards. I was talking about my niece and her chap. It was their first Christmas together. It's kind of cool, you get that first Christmas with someone. She's just left home and they got a house together, a little house, and they're just starting out in life, and it's really cool. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling it gives you. Right, so that's 2 orcs I've got done there now. 2 out of the 24, so I've got 22 to go. So today I will have accomplished 2 videos. At least I will have filmed 2 videos. So I thought these were going to be Urukai actually. I thought I had Urukai. Unless they're in my other pile behind some boxes over the way. But they turn out to be orcs, which is cool. Because I was only thinking, it was either earlier today or last night, I was thinking to myself, I need some orcs, especially for my role playing. I've got goblins and I've done them. I'm not even sure if they'll be needed, but we'll see. I'm just doing this mould line on top of his helmet here. It's a bit of a shocking mould line there. Come on now. Come on, James. James? Who's James? Come on, GW. I know why I said James. I was thinking GW Gary. He's a character in Ice Road Truckers called GW. And I don't know why I said James. See the weird way Pete's brain works. No, I can't. Is that a mould line? Oh, yeah, I think it is. Let's use the mould line remover for that bad boy. Watched Mandalorian last night. Brilliant. I thought, oh no, poor Grogu. I won't give any spoilers, but I was like, oh man, I'm going to be worrying now. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's a good series. And I say no spoilers. If you watch it, you would have seen it long ago. So yeah, I can talk about it. So poor Grogu got taken. See, the trouble with older miniatures, they get more mould lines, don't they? Or they have more mould lines. But they've really come on in leaps and bounds over the years, haven't they, miniatures? I mean, look at 3D printing now. I mean, my friend Ralph has got this 3D printer. Does some amazing stuff on it. Amazing. Right, now, where are you going to go on that way? Yes, we'll have you on that way. So this will be my third. Rufus, why don't you come and sit on the mat, which is by the fire here? I don't understand. I'll do another mould line thing. Clean up before I prime them, because I've already done the main. Well, I was just wanting to get their bases on, really. Right, so that's the first 3 done. So let's get another base ready. So, at the time of recording this, I'm back to work tomorrow after being off shielding again for a while, which I had no choice about. So, back again tomorrow, and so it all begins again. I'm wondering if it's going to be cold or not. That's what I'm wondering. How cold will it be? I'm going to do this guy because it's a 2-parter. Okay. Nearly dropped my coffee. And it's gone. So we'll get the mould lines done on this one, because it's his arm. So yeah, I'll go back to work tomorrow just before Christmas, for the madness. Well, it's probably smack bang in the middle of the madness now, isn't it? But you know, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to go back into. I really don't. I really don't want to change my hours or my days. It suits me. Suits my body much better. My health-wise, I'm so much better with, you know, starting a bit later, but not too much later. But I don't want to be starting in the middle of the night, if you know what I mean. So this year they're kind of starting at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want that. Right, so that's his arm. Armless enough. Ha ha ha. He seems armless enough. West Country joke. So something I've got to do for my role playing, actually, what I should do, what I have to do, is I need to roll up a new character for the new. It looks like the NPC is going to be with him. You know, or in it a while now, so. But I don't know whether to wait a couple of sessions, you know, in case he dies or something, or he goes off. I don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen. You going to stick around with Bungo Bulger? I don't know. I don't know. And that's exciting. Not knowing is good. I'm going to assume that he's gonna, you know, they're gonna stay together at least for a while, because they have a common interest now. It would make sense to. So, unless, you know, something weird intervenes, there's no reason for him not to. But you just can't tell, can you? Aha. Right. Okay, so once again, need to wait for him to dry before putting him on a base. So we'll get another one. We're at 25 minutes. We're approaching the halfway mark. So we'll get another guy done. I'll call them guys. They're orcs, but you know. So let me know what you guys are working on. Are you doing anything for Christmas as well? I know it's not quite the same this year, but you know, you can still do stuff. Even if it's on a smaller scale, like I will be able to go and see my mum on the 23rd. whereas I would have probably seen her a lot earlier than that, but oh well. It could be it's just me going there because my wife starts her new job. Oh yeah, my wife's new job. I can't talk about it because I can't. Suffice to say, she's very excited about it, and I don't blame her. Don't blame her one bit. It's a great job for her. Definitely more worthy of her skills. And yeah. Right, so he's got some mould line issues here. I want to fix it so that you can't see them when the paint goes on. That'll be good. So it's going to be the new year. I mean, I'm going to do a new year or end of year. I'm going to do an end of year. I like to do an end of year video every year. I don't know whether to do one this year or not. Because it's been a crappy year, so I might rather just do a new year one, you know, looking forward to the new better things, you know, stuff like that. Be more positive about things, which would be a good idea, I think. I might do. We'll see. Don't forget, oh, it's a bit late now actually. I was going to say don't forget P&Q, but it would have been long gone by the time you see this episode. But if you ever see me put things up, like, you know, put some questions on, because there's a P&Q special coming on. There might be a New Year special. We'll see. So Christmas special, New Year special. Yeah, I might do that. That'd be good, I think. Yeah, we could do that. Right. I'm finding and doing more mould ons than I was intending on this guy. Right, enough of that. Let's get some glue on you. Let's get some glue going here. So there's no way I'm going to get all these done, but I'll get some of them done. These are Mordor Orcs. That's good. And I'm going to get that chappy with the spear. You like Rufus? I really don't know why he doesn't come and lay down by the fire, though. I really don't. Okay. So they're done. So I'm going to move my paint to one side here. Make it more open plan. Come on, bud, sit on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, it's warm. I'm trying to encourage my dog to lay down by the fire. He'd love it. Right, next then. Glasses back on. I'm glad I discovered that stuff, that Tamiya extra thin cement, you know, because it is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. fantastic stuff. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. There, lay on there. It's much water. Far as I go with the job, my job just pays bills. What I like about it is there's a certain lack of responsibility, which for me is worth almost as much as money. Because when you got a lot of responsibilities resting on your shoulders, it can be quite energy draining, I think is how I would describe it. Yeah, it drains your energy. Having a job where you don't have to take work home with you is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't tell. I think he's wearing a helmet of some description. Yeah, I think he is. Tricky on some of them to see. Oh. Anyway, so my wife starts her new job next week. Tuesday. So I'm wishing her all the best for that. I'm restarting work tomorrow again. Probably all new faces again, and so that's what happened to me last time I went back. It was all new faces. Oh, who are you? Who are you? What time have we got here? We are at 35 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Actually, I'm wondering. Am I thinking Urukai? I used to have Urukai years and years and years ago. Ooh, before I was into the hobby properly, and I got to the point of priming them. I think that's where I might be getting mistaken, unless there is some Urukai hidden amongst my stash. But I'm not sure now. I'm beginning to second guess myself. So I've done 6. Beginning to second guess myself. Oh, this one's got a bit of a big shield. Let's cut him off there. Big square shield thing he's got going on there. I want to cut the other one off. I'll cut another one off too, so I've got 2 on the go here. Because the one that's left is a 2-parter. And this will enable me to use 2 of these bases here. My dog's strange. He's laying by the door, but he could be much more comfy on a nice fluffy blanket by the fire, but he's choosing not to. Do you remember my old dog Taz I used to have years ago? He would have been on the blanket for sure. Yeah. He isn't going to suffer for no one. Let's cut this bit off there. So what I do is YouTube. What I do to pay the bills is I work in a supermarket. I would dearly like to be able to get to the point of just about making ends meet, but without doing that, wouldn't that be something? I'm seriously considering specialising more in the role-playing side of things, much as I like sharing my hobby here with you, but well, I could do that as well. But does it delineate from your specialty? Like Idic beer, for example, Idic beer 40k Necronsivore used to be more a bit of everything, and he took a decision to specialise like in Necrons, which was a brave decision, and he obviously felt he came to that point where he felt he needed to do that, and it looks to me like it's working out well for him, and all the best, and that looks great. But I'm wondering whether I need to specialise more. Because I like my work is great and everything as far as work goes, but I know I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to sustain doing it for that many years. It's not something I'm going to be able to do till I retire. At least I don't think so. Physically, I don't think my body will be up to it. So I've got to look at other ways. I mean, they're a great company and all, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. Yeah. You could say, well, that's par for the course if you've got something like MS going on. But I don't want it to be, I really don't. But, I'm definitely going to try and build my base with the RPG side of things. At least I'm definitely going to be doing more solo campaigns, and I'm going to be looking into more tools that you can get for solo to help your solo, escapades, career, whatever you call it, your RPG career. Yeah, to help you in your endeavours, though. Do you know what I mean? Because there's an awful lot of tools out there now, from different decks of cards you can use, different oracles and books, and yeah, it's great. A lot of like indie role-playing games now, they have solo modes built in. They come with that option because everybody knows that there's going to be more people wanting to play solo now, especially with the times we live in. And it is fun. It is fun. It sounds odd when you say, "Oh, I'm going to do some role playing on my own." But it's not. If you set it up properly, you're not. There's so much more to it, and it can be quite. It's as fun as playing a co-op game on your own, I think. And some of those are fantastic. I'm talking the likes of Zombicide, and recently, for me, Resident Evil 2. Great. I love that sort of stuff. Am I going to get to the stage where I can do house rules for Resident Evil 2? Absolutely, of course I will. I 100% believe that to be the case. Yes, I will. Right, okay. We're at 42 minutes. I won't do too many more. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 so far on the go, and I'll show you them at the end. I'll do this other one. Oh, I've got a couple of 2-piece ones to go after this. My goodness. Then that will be the first sprue done. Right, bud, don't you worry. Get these done. I'll get the first sprue done, and then we'll call it a day. That's been fantastic. I really enjoy my time working on these models and videos for you all. You know, if YouTube could sustain a minimum wage, it would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I think that's the dream for everybody. Can it be done? I don't know. In our niche, so difficult because we're not. I say so difficult. It's probably not if you do the right things, but it does take a lot of work. I mean, some people just pick up their phone, record, and off they go. You know, they're before you know it, they're jet setting around the world. They're doing all sorts of cool stuff, and you think, how? Then you look at the history on their channel. It's like, well, they've only been going for 3 months. How can this be? And even half the time, they're like, yeah, I have no idea. Cool though, huh? Yeah, very cool. Very cool indeed. Now, of course, I know battle reports, Warhammer battle reports, are probably the most popular type of battle report on YouTube. They probably are. From what I can see, though, role-playing is rapidly gaining a slice of that pie. Yeah, it rapidly is. I'm just scoring the top of his arm there because it gives it a greater contact point. Right, so time to glue his arm on. Then once that's always holding an axe. Quite a dynamic pose there, isn't it? Yeah, it's just about to swing and cleave some poor enemy's head off with that one, I think. Yeah. Right, whilst that one is, I'm going to turn my heating off because old matey there doesn't seem to be utilising it anyway. Get the next one on. That's like a single piece because that can be done quite quickly. He says. Yeah, I wish I could come up with something, you know, that could be very popular and that. One day I may do, who knows. The physical stuff's rapidly, you know, drawing to a close for me though, so You know, I won't be mountain biking or doing whatever. See, they're quite popular as well. Mountain biking YouTube channels are quite good. Van life channels are pretty cool, popular as well. Camping ones, living off grid, you know, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people seem to be, particularly in America and Canada and places like that, seems very, very popular now, or at least it seems more popular to vlog about it. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way, eh? I mean, I'm happy. As far as my channel goes, I love it. I love YouTube. I love doing it. Hopefully YouTube will keep going for a long time. If it doesn't, there'll be other platforms there, won't there? If it doesn't, always other platforms. But I'm used to YouTube. I like YouTube, and I'm comfortable with it. There we go. Another one done. Right. Now I should be able to base that other one. I'm going to cut all the bases off that I need for this video. There. So 3 more bases to do. 3 more bases. 3 more orcs. 49 minutes. This is good. Right then. This Humbrol poly cement is great. It's probably amongst my favourite that I've ever used as far as poly cement goes. Yeah, it's my favourite that I've ever used in the hobby. Don't know why, I can't explain. Right, these two are fairly similar in pose, so I'll cut them off. I don't suppose it looks like their right or their left arm rather. No, their arms are identical, so I don't think it matters too much. Can't exactly mix them up. Alright, and they are held on by 2 contact points each. So there. And there. And that is the first sprue done. It's got a 2003 year on it. So that tells you how old it is. 17 years. Go, bud? Yeah, nearly done, buddy. I'm just talking to my dog here. Yeah, so... might have to do an outro. Seeing as my boy's here, we could do one together. Do you fancy doing that? Do you fancy being on an outro? He's like, I don't care. Nearly there now, buddy, so get these done and the video is over. Then when I go in, I've got a bit of a temporary, not repair as such, but got a window that's very cold. I've just gonna and I say temporary because I'm hoping to get it replaced next year. It's the coldest. It's the one that lets us in the most cold in our house. So I'm just going to pop some makeshift bubble wrap insulation in front of it. It's old anyway. It needs sorting out. And then next year, hopefully, we can get that done. Right. So if I prep them all first. I heard on the grapevine that someone in my old job, where I used to work in a place called Sainsbury's, has left there. So I thought, oh, I know a couple of people that I used to work with there, watch my videos, so yeah, a certain person has left there now. Actually, it's funny because I didn't think they were the type to leave. Some people you think, oh, they'll be here forever, like, you know. You think, oh yeah, I can tell the type, and then they surprise you and just leave. I'm a bit nomadic when it comes to jobs. Well, I always used to be. I was never the type to settle down into one, because the one time in my life ever I thought I'd settle down into a job and I got made redundant, it kind of, I don't know, it shattered all my illusions about permanency in jobs, and from then on I just kind of left when I either got bored or wanted something else or something better, or, you know, I just found it so hard to stick with one. That's just the way it goes. I'm not saying I blame it as such, but yeah, but I blame it. But no, it might have something to do with it, mightn't it? I don't know. Right. Stick. You get. That's better. Well, he's definitely stuck there. Well, no, he's not. He will be. Right. On to the last one. I don't know what to do about Christmas cards for work either. I can't remember anybody's name. That makes it look bad then. Bad on my part. It's not, I just can't remember names. Find it so hard to remember names. I'm sure some of them will understand. Last year I didn't send any of them, I didn't give any of them a Christmas card because I didn't think I was going to be there. I didn't see the point. What's the point in sending or giving someone a Christmas card in a place, because I was on a temporary contract, and you think, well, I'm not going to be here, so what is the point, Okay. I have to put him right. I think I'm done with the extra thin cement. I will use the hand wheel to put on the base. I'll use his head to hold him by. Hopefully that will be enough. Yeah. There he is. I like that. These orcs, what I do like about them is their diversity. They look so different from one another. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Looking good, my man. Now, if I leave my glues and things not too far away from the sprue, I should know when I come back to it next week that that's what I'm using. But I'm going to put all the models I've done onto here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a good kit, this. So we zoom out, and these here are the ones I've done, which is good. Yeah, that's my cup there. No. What is, oh, that's the light. But yeah, so 12 orcs, Mordor Orcs, and they're all different, each one. Not a single one duplicated. Actually, no, tell a lie. No, I'm correct. Each one, although a couple might be in similar poses, they're absolutely different. So there you go. And we're over the hour, and that's me done. Let me know what you're working on, guys. Just got carried away babbling on there because I didn't want the session to end, because that means real life will encroach upon me. Ah well, all good things come to an end. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I'll have some more to talk about then. Probably what I've experienced going back. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye bye. No, we're going to do an outro. So thanks ever so much for watching that episode of On the Bench with Pete. This is the boy. He's here. Alright, say goodbye, Rufus. Cheerio. See you on the next one. Remember, all brushes lead to war. See you on the next video. And bye for now, folks. Bye-bye. Let me know what you're working on. Bye.